Welcome to Industrializing the Commonwealth. Today we're at the Murkwater construction site. Now this is not a great site for really much of anything. It's pretty far from most things, it's pretty much in a swamp. But luckily in this world they have discovered oil at the Murkwater construction site, and that is something that's very useful in what we're doing around the Commonwealth. It's useful not only as a fuel for generators that you find lying around everywhere, Mr. Handy's, but it's just a very useful product. You can make plastics out of it, you can make all sorts of things out of it. So we've taken advantage of that and we've built an oil well and refinery at the Murkwater construction site. We're approaching this now as a customer would, so we have retail customers or industrial customers. Either way, when you come in, the sales manager is the first person you see, and then we have retail products stacked up for retail customers,
I knew you'd help
and
us.
then barrels and boxes set up for industrial shipments. This is not only the store, the sales office, this is essentially the break room and the laboratory for the site.
I hate to complain, but food's a bit
The staff
short
here can
lately.
do some
Crap's coming in.
basic production of derivative
food for
goods
us.
using these chemistry sets, using
forget
these
what
cooking
you did.
stations, and you see some of that here before you. So you have some plastics, some other materials, just some basic things they're able to do here.
Huh?
Huh? Yes?
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
Now, going outside, we'll see the oil rigs as well as the refinery. These came from the Nuka World add-on. And then over here we have the refinery setup. So this is a lot of the industrial machinery kind of stacked together as you'll be able to see.
Got a dangerous look about you.
The oil rigs get the oil out of the ground, but then we have to get it over to the refinery equipment. To do that, we need pipelines. Even with the mods, there aren't any good simple pipes that we can use, but we do have industrial machines with pipes along the top. So what I've done here is taken those and created a pipeline, a continuous pipe across the top. And that's what we have here. So we have pipelines leading from both rigs through a pump over to the crude oil storing station. That's this, looks like a water tower we have. From there we have some more pipes, a little bit more holding and processing, and then we have the main cracking tower. So the way oil refining works is you take crude oil and you heat it up, you boil off the different components, and they come off at various temperatures and pressures. So at various heights of the tower, you'll have different products coming off. So you have gasoline, natural gases, butane, propane, kerosene. You can get heavier materials coming out at the bottom, such as like asphalt, and that's what I've tried to reproduce here. So we have pipes coming off at the different levels of this tower. This was the best way I saw to do that, and let's just pretend that these go all the way up, because that's actually the build limit. I couldn't put any pipes higher up than that. So once the materials come out of the cracking tower, they can either be processed again, or we have some of these that are going off as final products and will go into storage. So as you see these tangles of pipes going off, we can trace the output into either another tower or off into other tanks for final storage.
Hope you ain't one of them sins there to spy on.
Hi, how are you?
A facility like this obviously needs power, and being as we produce something that generates power, that's what we use here. We have 3 large oil generators here, and this powers the entire facility. Finally, in the center of the facility, we have the control room.
Can't remember the last
We
time I
have
had
computers,
clean
control
fingernails.
equipment. This
I hope you realize how
directs
much you
all
did
of
for
the pumps,
Yes.
the refinery equipment, the storage, and this is generally how we run the entire facility. This build made pretty heavy use of some of the larger objects in the Unlocked Settlement Objects package. The oil derricks, the industrial towers, and these were actually some of my inspiration for doing this entire series. Just having these possibilities really gave you the opportunity to build something like this and create the settlement constellation that gives you the ability to industrialize the Commonwealth. This was also, I thought, a pretty good way to incorporate the Murkwater construction site.
You'd help us.
Just having an oil refinery here seemed like a very good fit for the environment. It worked pretty well, just with the way everything's set up here. Thanks for watching.